YouTube. This is my makeup basket for the week of February the 26th. I am going to jump right in. This is going to be like a Bare Minerals / Buxom week. Before I get started though, what I have on my lips is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Goth Topic. I just finished doing a swatch video on these liquid lipsticks, so that will be up later on in the week. I will jump right in, and I pulled out quite a few things from Bare Minerals. I'm trying to make it easier on myself because now I'm getting to work a little late, so I have to find things that I can throw into a makeup basket with a makeup bag, which I grabbed that one, and then do my makeup at work once I get there, since I'm the first one there anyway. So we're going to jump right in. I grabbed two foundations, both of which are their powder foundations. I have the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in the color Warm Dark, and I have the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation in the color Chai 26, and it looks like that. So those are the two foundations. For concealer, it will be the Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer, and I have it in the color Deep, Dark to Deep. So that is that. The only thing that I have in here, what is going on? Something spilled? Oh, the only thing that I have in here that is not from Bare Minerals is just my little mini Fix Plus that I'm going to use to set my makeup. So for let me try the rest of the complexion things. The powder that I'm going to be using is the Dimensional Powder Duo, and you have it in Rose, which is the matte color, and Honey Glow, which is the sort of highlight color. So that is those there. For eyeshadows, I have two of the Buxom eyeshadow bar palettes, and this one is in Dolly's Wild Side, and it has more of like the purple and mauve type colors in it. So let's cover that. That is that. And then I have the more neutral one. It says may contain nudity, and it looks like this. The rest of them I have are just your regular Bare Minerals, like the Ready eyeshadows. So I have two of my very old quads. I have one in the Happy Place, and the Happy Place looks like that. I have the Truth, which looks like this. I feel like I looked for the Truth, no pun intended, for a while, and it seemed like it was always sold out, and I finally got it. I have two of the 8-pan quads. These are like the neutrals. So I have the Power Neutrals, and I have the Sexy Neutrals. So this one is the Power Neutrals. I think now the Power Neutrals comes in black packaging like this, but I got this one before that one, before they redid the packaging. But this is what the Power Neutrals looks like. The Power Neutrals can probably go right along with the Truth. Let's see. Yeah, they might be slightly different. Maybe not, but so that is the Power Neutral, which you can see my favorite color here is this one. Is it Magnet? No, Schmooze. This one right here. And then this one is the Sexy Neutrals. Okay, so a lot of neutral stuff going on the eyes this week. Then I have a couple of their blushes, one of which I have on today and I love, and it's just sort of glowy. That is in the color Ginger Spice, and I'm going to swatch that on the back of my hand so you can see it. It is just sort of like this bronzy color that I really, really like. really, really pretty. So that is Ginger Spice. And these came out of one of like the Christmas collections from QVC that I was on auto delivery for. So I ended up with like I think three out of the maybe 4 collections. This one is in the color Timeless. And I've swatched Timeless also. I'll swatch it on the back of this hand. Alright, so that is Timeless. Timeless is probably going to be more of a glow for me than it is an actual color. They have one other what is it, blush that comes in this formulation that actually is really, really a good rosy shade for me, and it doesn't show up like this. I cannot remember the name of it, but it stays right there in my makeup table. I have from that same collection that the blushes came from 3 of the gel liners. What do they call them? Baseline Silky Cream eyeliners, and this one is in Rich Black. I think they have since released on their own the liners, but this is Rich Black, which this was in the latest auto delivery, so I haven't used it. This one is Deep Brown, and then there is a Deep Navy, which I haven't used yet either. So of course, reason for the makeup basket, because I need to use these things. I have 2 mascaras from Bare Minerals, both of which are Lash Dominations. You have the original Lash Domination, and then you have the Lash Domination with the Petite Precision brush, and I will show you the difference in the 2 brushes. Even the opening to the 2 of them are different because the brushes are different. So this is the original brush, and this is the Petite Precision brush. And you can tell the difference in the opening of the 2, but that's the mascaras. Of course, the Petite Precision brush will be used for the lower lashes, and the regular one will be used for the upper lashes. I have a couple of their Marvelous Moxie glosses that came in these same collections. I have one in Scene Stealer, and this one is sort of glittery. I have one which is like my favorite type of color in the Big T's, because you can just pop that on and go. It's really sheer. It just sort of gives your lips a little bit of life. And then I have one in Best Dressed, which has more color to it. I didn't pull out any other lip colors. I may randomly pull out something throughout the week to put on, but that is what I pulled out so far. I have 3 of the Shadow Quickies, which they came from the same collection. I think they do now sell these individually, but they may be in black packaging. I have it in the color Pewter, and I'll swatch these on my hand. This is Pewter. Yeah, we'll swatch it here. And I like these because they feel so moist. They go on so easy and feel so moist on the eye. They don't tug at all. Today I used one as a base, and I'm going to swatch that for you now. And that's Topaz. I used that as a base for my eyeshadow today. And they are just, so they feel kind of wet almost on your eye. So this is Topaz. And it was almost exactly the same color as the shadow I put on, which was perfect. And this one is Sterling. So this is what Sterling looks like. And of course that is, I can't pull it up too high. This is what Sterling looks like. So those are the Shadow Quickies. And then everything else I have, I think, is an eyeliner Some of these I have had for a while. Like I bought them when they were first going out of stock, and then they re-released them, but not all of the colors. But anyway, these are the round the clock waterproof eyeliners, which were my favorite, and I was pissed when they discontinued them. But I have one in the color 6 o'clock, which is a sort of eggplant purple, and I don't have, that one is not open yet. I have Noon, which is a navy blue, and I'll swatch that for you. And I put that one on today, so navy blue. I need to sharpen that one. I have 11 p.m., which is sort of a, not sort of, it is a gray color. That's 11 o'clock. I have, of course, Midnights, and I think I might have a backup of Midnight. Midnight is a very black, very creamy black. And I have 4 p.m., which is a purple. And then I have one of the newer ones, which is the Last in Line, because I wanted a brown. This is the Last in Line long wearing eyeliner, and I have it in the color Sable. And I'll swatch that over the top. So that is the color Sable right there. These are okay. They are not quite as creamy as the round the clock eyeliners, which is why I like the other ones better. But that, I think, is it. That is what I have pulled out from my makeup basket so far, which pretty much all except the eyeshadows fits in this bag here that I can take with me to work. So that's my makeup basket slash makeup bag. I also pulled out the brushes that came in those collections. So you have the Feather Light brush, which is a dual fiber brush. You have a double-ended, it says Precision Eye Brush. This one still has the thing on it. So you have one here that looks like it can be like a good for smudging out a liner or going into the inner corner. Then you have one that just is the eyeshadow brush. You have one that I use today, which is the full-edged liner brush. I have, it looks like a smudge brush. Yes, a smoky smudger smudge brush. I have the Flawless Face brush, which is the classic brush for applying a foundation. And then I have the Heavenly Face brush, which is another foundation brush. That is it. I think I'm going to throw these into the bag too. And that's it. I think I need to wash that one first, but that is it. That is my makeup basket for the week. Thank you all so much. Oh, and this is going to go, why didn't I take that off? This is going to go into my makeup basket as well, the Fix Plus, because I don't have another like travel size thing to set my makeup. So that is it, you all. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day and a great week. Bye.